highlight of this carnival was a parachute drop by members of the Royal Artillery parachute team. Once the aircraft had dropped markers to establish the wind conditions, the four-man team showed their superb paces by dropping exactly onto the marker on the Borough Club field. The 21st of August, and once again the Pater Hall is brought into use, and this time to house an exhibition of memorabilia showing the work of the St John Ambulance Brigade. felt in need of light refreshments, the town's Women's Guild offered a splendid afternoon tea. And then back to yesteryear to see the Civic Society's exhibition of How Grandma Used to Shop.
May I welcome you on behalf of Pembroke Docks Civic Society to our exhibition of Shopping Yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the greatest pleasure in declaring this exhibition open.
And then perhaps a walk around the shops to view the window displays, each one a tribute to the window dressers' hard work. Throughout the week on the Gordon Street car park, the Army had two displays. The Royal Regiment of Wales again gave people a chance to reach the top, or not, depending on your ability, whilst the Royal Engineers showed a variety of equipment, all of which is currently used by this regiment. Tuesday evening, the 22nd of August, the hard-working mayor attended on 3 occasions, kicking off, literally, at the only truly sporting event of the celebrations, an old-time football match at Bush Camp. The final score, 3-3, was a fitting end to what is rather unusual in this day and age, a friendly football match.
All right. No, right. What do you want? Come on, boy!
From then on to a 1920s dance in the Pater Hall. REOC Social Club was home to a poems and pints evening. Local stars of the amateur stage, together with local poet Phil Carradine, read a selection of serious and humorous prose, poetry and verse.
Oh, how warm their subtle hands, how they all touch him like some queer disease. There was an artist silly for his face, for it was younger than his youth last year. Now he is old, his back will never brace. He's lost his colour very far from here. Poured it down shell holes till the veins ran dry, and half his lifetime lapsed in the hot race, and a leap of purple spurted from his side.
'Twas opened by Mrs. Ramsbottom. "Now then," said she, "what's to do?" And in stern A-warden manner he said, "I'm going to interrogate you." This fair upset Mrs. Ramsbottom. Her face was a picture to see. "I'll have you know you're doing out of the sort. I'm a respectable woman," said she. "Has your son been evacuated?" said the ARP man at the door. "He'd had all them things done as a baby," said mother. "He's not getting done anymore." "Be off now," said Mrs. Ramsbottom as she bustled him out of the porch. And the ARP man patted Albert, then confiscated his torch. Now that were unlucky for Albert. He'd no torch to see him to bed. But being a bright little fella, he switched on all light instead.
For in the horse's wooden flanks sat Ulysses upon the planks, his body twisted, eyes bright blue. He built the horse, forgot the loo. At night he planned to leave the horse and massacre the Trojan force, but now his plan might come to naught, might finish in a water spout. And all his soldiers felt the same, that brutal pressure on the brain. "By Zeus," cried one long-suffering Greek, "I can't stand this, I need a leak." Then Ulysses hit on a notion. They'd empty out their suntan lotion. They'd pour away ambre solaire and use those bottles then and there. "Agreed," said Ajax, strong and ample. "Let's all collect a urine sample. As for the lotion, I declare, let's plaster it upon our hair." Thus Ajax, with a glib remark, invented Brylcreem for a lark.
"I wish I could remember my name. Mummy said it would come in useful, like wellies. When there's puddles, yellow wellies. I wish she was here. I think my name is so long somewhere. Perhaps the teacher will read it for me. Teacher. She's the one that makes the tea."
The horse and mule lived 30 years and nothing know of wines or beers. The goat and sheep at 20 die and never taste of Scotch or rye. The cow drinks water by the ton and at 18 is mostly done. The dog at 15 cashes in without the aid of rum and gin. The cat in milk and water soaks, and then in 12 short years it crooks. The modest, sober, bone-dry hen lays eggs for nogs and then dies at 10. All animals are strictly dry. They sinless live and swiftly die. But sinful, ginful, rum-soaked men survived for 80 years and 10. And some of them, a very few, stayed pickled till they're 92.
Reminding us that the railway played an important part in the development of Pembroke Dock, British Rail mounted an exhibition depicting the history of the old Pembroke and Tenby Railway, or as it was affectionately known back in the 1840s, the old P&T. An Edwardian tea dance, recalled a more elegant time when it was fashionable to take tea, eat thinly sliced cucumber sandwiches, and dance to a string quartet amidst the palms of a winter garden. The YWCA, not to be outdone, held a Georgian afternoon tea. I wonder, was there a Georgian silver tea service and hot muffins? What better way to finish the evening than at the Palace of Varieties, or rather, the old-time variety show presented by the Pater Pantomime Society on the Pater Hall stage.
Good evening, but you can't beat a special like the old time cover. When you can't find your way,
The best place you can go is up to Lanyon, to the South Pembroke District Council. That's the place. Honestly. You know, Molly, it's one of the last great big music halls left in this country. Honestly, they're so dense up there, they couldn't spread treacle on a Knox bum. Oh!
I've never tried, but I suppose it's pretty exciting. Well, I tell you what, you think about now, look what they've done to Albion Square. Should they knock half of Albion Square down?
Hey, they're knocking down half the town. Yes. If it proves to be a success, they're going to knock down the other half.
Don't worry, don't worry, because now the Pembroke Docks has become a great tourist attraction. Sure, they'll come from far and near to see the old ruins.
You mean the Pembroke Docks? You mean the Pembroke Docks Museum?
No, not the museum, the dockyard, Govan Davis Enterprises. Anyway, my brother Mick, he got a job with that firm, Royal, is it, in the dock there. He got a firm with them on the building site there. And there he is with his mate, Murphy. And the two foremen are talking. He says, well, I got an Irish fellow working for me. He's so thick. He said, I bet he's not as thick as the one I've got. He said, well, try him out. So the one foreman said, Paddy, here's 10 pence, go and get me a television. Off he goes. The other foreman said, Mick, go over to the site office and see if I'm there. On the way, they met. Pat says to Mick, he said, oh God, he said, my foreman is so stupid. Sure, hasn't he given me 10 pence to go and get him a television? He didn't say whether he wanted black and white or colour. He said, that's nothing. He said, my foreman has asked me to go over to the site office to see if he's there. Sure, isn't there a phone next to me? He could pick it up and find out for himself. And let's go.
Notice I have with me tonight a clock. I brought this clock along tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to sort of keep track of time and get the act on and off. But I'd like to tell you a story about this clock, ladies and gentlemen. You see, this clock is very strange. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this clock only goes tick. No, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, no. And I took this clock up to that German watch repairer in Tenby. Do you know him? The German watch repairer, he's in the high street in Tenby somewhere. And I took this clock to him. I said, oh, look here, mate. I said, this clock, I said, only goes tick. Can you fix it for me? He said, why, he said. So he put it on the table, ladies and gentlemen. He put it on his table, ladies and gentlemen, like that. And he turned this